I come from that antiseptic hospital smell and chips and ketchup in the children's ward. I come from leg calipers and corrective boots and countless smelly plaster casts and loneliness. I come from a baby whom God had abandoned, who chose guilt and rage and despair over death, a child that accepted his role as forsaken, and a boy that struggled so hard to be good. I come from Concert, where the ironworks had stained the streets all red, and houses, and washing, and rumoured a young boy's hair. I come from the sound of cap guns, and the smell of cap guns, and the mess of spud guns. I come from a mother who did her best, but was traumatised by life itself, and a father who didn't know how to love, who treated me like I'd been sired by a rival. I come from always moving house to house, school to school. I come from oversalted peas pudding and Superman comics and Batman comics and all the comics and reading everything in sight. I come from an infant with a stance of pure fury and tight balled up fists and ferocious of face who'd fight you before you attempted to hurt him. Yes, I come from a form that holds in the thunder. I come from a different, fearless, cheeky kid. I'll fight all you buggers, 3 feet taller than me. And, once his bottom smack does that one. And you call me Titch one more time. I come from a cowboy belt which only Grandad could fix, from homemade Batman outfits, from going to school in a Black Mariah, from being an alien in a southern schoolyard. I come from unresolved analytic depression. I come from violent outbursts at the breakfast table and coldness on car rides and silence that froze you and the fear his intensity might melt your soul. I come from months of Sundays, trifle Sundays, roast beef and Yorkshire pudding Sundays, Sunday radios, Sunday baths, Sunday cake, Sundays to dread before school the next day. I come from a Coca-Cola and a packet of crisps and behave yourselves. From wet leaves and the smell of wet forests. I come from climbing 1,000 trees, from swimming every day of the holidays. I come from licking the cake mixture off a wooden spoon and the smell of bolognese which turned me Italian forever. A tricycle with a boot at the back and a desperate need for a Dalek suit I never got. I come from Airfix planes hanging from the bedroom ceiling, leaving your bike wherever you dropped it, from carving longbows and buying steel-tipped arrows. I come from Russia with love. I come from making secret camps and playing soldiers with cocoa powder on your face, from making machine gun noises with your mouth and bloodless wars and stealing from orchards and roasting those apples and spuds in the woods. I come from black and white telly and the man from Uncle and Top of the Pops and the walks home through the scary cops and library tickets and police helmets that smelled of Brill cream and old pipes that smelled of tobacco and sweet cigarettes and Spanish gold sweet tobacco and penny chews and blackjacks and flying saucers. I come in peace and playfully. I come from hope and endless summer. I come from everything's a drama. I come from the end of the world and the beginning of another one, every single day of my childhood. I come from commuting to school and roaming the station and turning around and coming back home, from traipsing through town after town, feeling friendless, from silently crying on trains going nowhere. I come from 28-inch flares and 28-inch waists, cheesecloth and sandals and velvet looms, long lustrous locks and homemade bongs, from clogs, instant karma and organic rice, from spaceships, from aliens, hippies and soldiers, from riots and festivals, Nixon, My Lai, from men on the moon and equal rights marches, from summers of love to the summer of Sam. From Dylan and Zeppelin and Hendrix, from joss sticks and jam sessions, hi-fis and munchies. I come from music sifting through windows and my brother's guitar as it sings its sweet song. I come from Kesey, Cotswinkle and Heller, Coppola, Kubrick, De Palma, Scorsese, Lenny Bruce, Jasper Carrot, the Pythons, from Alone in New York up the Empire State. From laughter and lovemaking, sunshine and Reading, to drifting in London and searching for certainty, from love to despair in the arc of a night, from too much doomed romance and exquisite sadness. I come from an ignorant world that confuses sensitivity with a softness, aggression with strength. I come from a lifetime of doubtful decisions designed in defending that brave broken boy. I come from a person of extremes, polarities, from the loudest of whispers to the quietest screams, from evolved to Neanderthal, ruffle to sanguine, tender and torturing, explosive, serene. I come from love and the best of intentions, and I come from damage and anger and outrage. Like everyone struggling to process this brief life, I come naked and vulnerable, open and true, in love and in anger. Namaste, motherfuckers.